Linda and I met in Ireland, and I was very attracted of her way looking to the landscape. I'm a gallery owner here in the Netherlands, but also I'm an artist. That's what was I for in Ireland, to paint the landscape and see the land. And with my paintings I wanted to pull people into the land, the light, and let them experience how beautiful the landscapes are. Linda, in a way, in her way, did the same thing. She is pulling people into her work and wants to show people how the landscape is and how you can look at the history and the magical places and the powerful places. So we had the same thing about landscapes. And when I came home, I talked to the ladies here in the gallery, and we decided to ask her to have a show here. This is my personal favorite. It's called the Pine Altar. And this is in all its harmonious simplicity. Such a beautiful work. It's my favorite because the drawing is very nice. The spiral is in it. You have the light in here. And when I saw the title Pine Altar, I imagined, of course it's my interpretation, I saw myself stepping up and going out. But also, you can wonder yourself, are there still seeds in? Or are the seeds already spread out from this pine cone? So it's a powerful symbol of the world, a precious thing, and also very common. You can find it like the feather everywhere. Here you have the needles of the pine. So it's very harmonious, it belongs to it. It's a bed of needles, and it's lighter and darker, so it's like a womb. It's called a womb. So it's soft and tender, and here behind it looks as if there are little leaves and things you find on the ground, so it's very natural painting as well. So this is really my favorite. It's a very nice harmonious composition. In this painting you see this spiral of a shell, and it's beautifully combined. You see here something that looks like stones, and here is the vegetation, and she has written text in it, so you're very curious when you see this, what is it? But it's the power of the earth you see in it. Language of time it's called. I think the title really is good for a total work. And you see, it has not very expressive colors. It's just calm and nicely put together. So it's lovable with the light on it here and the dark parts. This spiral you also see in these pine cones. These pine cones are open, and maybe there's some seed in, but most seeds are spread out, so it's very powerful and meaningful for the world. When you have the seeds of the world, and you throw them out, and new trees and new vegetation will grow, so it ever goes on. So it's a very powerful symbol. Earth altar, it's called. see this tree. Tree has always been a symbol of power, of spiritual power, the tree. You see here, it's an old decoration. It's iris. And what does it show? A kind of vegetation. It's a little bit vanished, you don't see it very well, and a nice feather. A feather is lost from a bird, a living animal, and a feather is very light, and in the feather you can see the structure of the flying, of the movement, of the tiny things, and it's also a structure you find back in the whole and all the feathers of the bird. Okay. Of course, what I tell are my personal interpretations, and Linda made this work, and she knows a lot about stories, about nature, about history, and she makes it, but I see it, and I have other ideas, and I see other things in it. So all this is my personal interpretation. Here also the spirals you can see, the shells and the nature, with the words in it, with the beautiful layers and soft colors. And this especially has a special attention for me. It's called joining. In our culture, with the hands together, and a butterfly as a symbol for metamorphosis. It is used in our country a lot when a child dies. Then the hands, we put it on cards, and death messages for the family, for caring and metamorphosis to go to the next level. So immediately we here know all the meaning of this. It's a metamorphosis going and caring and loving. So joining is very important. You should see children, small hands and big hands. So when we want to change something in the world, we have to do it together. But you can see more. At first I thought these were seeds. I perceived it as seeds. So I thought this is very powerful. When you go carefully to the next level or whatever is happening, everybody is going to die on a certain time, then what stays are the seeds in the world, and you can see, you can make new trees, or new trees will grow, and new plants will grow, and there still will be an inheritance because there is some decorations left over from ancient times, and maybe we can use it again. So this is a very powerful thing. But then I heard, as Linda told me, that they were Portasty stones. They were found near Michigan, and for her, these stones are the foundation of the earth. So it's very beautiful. Here you have the foundation, and there together we build on a new world. She shows the metamorphosis very well. So I think this is a beautiful work.